this video about what's new in XRY version 7.2. Let's start with supported forensic profiles in XRY. With every new release we add hundreds of new profiles, and in this release we have over 20,000 mobile forensic device profiles supported. Each release we add new support for logical extractions, physical dumping and decoding, passcode recovery, security bypass features, and support for smartphone apps. We've enhanced case management in this release, and there's a new button at the start of XRY for creating an empty case. This is a new feature to streamline the process and will help users with older version 6 XRY files. They can now add them straight into the case without having to perform a new extraction and add notes as desired. We've also improved the redecode functionality. This was previously only available from within the exact application of version 7, but using the highlighted button you see here for Decode Special, you can now select the original profile or select to decode as a different device. This is particularly useful if XRY provides greater or improved support in a newer version. You can now use that to decode existing XRY files. The ability to perform 3 simultaneous extractions with one license key is a long-standing feature of XRY, and we've restored that with the new empty case profile. Simply select a new empty case and then go into your XRY folder on your computer using the address here, C Program Files MSAB XRY, and look for this icon, the Wizard exe. By clicking the Wizard exe 3 times, you'll be able to create 3 different extractions simultaneously, and just with one single license, perform the extractions on 3 different devices should you wish. We've added a brand new feature, which is the Wi-Fi connection to Androids. This new update will prove to be particularly useful for those examiners faced with an Android device where the cable or the communications port is broken or damaged. You can now access the device via Wi-Fi, assuming that the computer you're using has the appropriate hardware installed. We've improved XRY cloud support and added new features for Foursquare and Swarm via XRY Cloud. These supported features include the ability to recover account, contacts, and check-in and notifications. Locations are also recovered where they're created by current users and list item comments, tips from current users, locations, etc. We now have support for browser-based apps. When users look at something like Gmail, for example, in their own browser, we'll now be able to recover that in version 7.2. And as you can see here, support is included for both Android and iOS to recover data from Yahoo Mail, Gmail, and Google Translate that have been viewed by these web browsers. The app downgrade functionality introduced in the last version of XRY has been extended from Android 4.0 to 6.0.1. This new update allows for the downgrade of most apps supported by XRY on the Android platform. In the triage setup that you can see illustrated here, the user will be able to select if they would like all apps or only downgraded apps to be included in the backup. We've also enhanced the email decoding that was introduced in version 7.1. You can now decode Outlook Express files, .eml feature, Apple Mail files, the .emlx, and also mailbox files, mbox, with the new updates to the PST decoder. Email files such as EML are commonly found in many applications, and it's used in Apple devices and also the Gmail service. We've also approved and updated the XRY camera support. The default resolution is now set to the high definition 1920 by 1080 pixels that is supplied in the XRY camera, and the most recently used resolution will be stored and used when starting the application again. Another feature that will come in handy is the ability to mute sound on video recordings. We've updated and improved support for MediaTek chipsets. In addition to already supporting hundreds of these devices to recover supported files, we now also support the retrieval of contacts, calls, calendar, SMS, MMS, and the unlock code from these chipsets. XRY 7.2 comes pre-bundled with the old XRY Reader version 6.19 for those of you who prefer to stay with that format, and also the new Examine version 1.3 for those users who'd like to try out our new beta software. Also, just to point out, the MSAB kiosk version 7.2, which will be out in the beginning of 2017, will be a new pure 64-bit version with enhanced support for exec director functionality for networking of forensic devices. So in summary, what's in XRY version 7.2? Well, over 20,000 device profiles are now supported. We've enhanced case handling. We've restored the multiple extraction option, and redecoding using another profile has also been restored. We've now updated the downgrade app function. We have Android extraction over Wi-Fi added. We have some new XRY cloud services. We now have in-browser app support. We've improved email decoding, we've improved support for MediaTek devices, we've enhanced the XRY camera support, and also additionally we've improved the translation for the user interface into different languages.